My stepdad called my dead father a ghost and said he deserved to burn his memory to the ground. He was livid because my response was cruel. Me, 17. My mom and my stepfather have been going to family therapy for the past 5 years. We're going because my stepfather and I fight a lot. He insists he's my dad because he's been raising me with mom since I was 8, and I insist he will never be my father, and my dad dying didn't open up the spot to someone else, and even if I was open to a new dad, it would never be my stepfather, because he feels entitled to it. My mom's pregnant with their first kid right now, so we have a lot of stuff going on, and it took years of help for them to have a baby together. So my mom has pushed for us to make the most of therapy before it's too late, because she wants us to be a family. In a therapy session last week, my stepfather told me he's sick of me saying he's not my dad, of correcting him when he calls me his son, correcting mom when she asks me to get my dad when she means him, and doing the most to make sure everyone in my life knows I don't like him and don't think he's worthy of being my dad. He said he's been here since I was 8 years old, that my parents were divorced when dad died, and even if dad were alive I'd have gained a second dad, but as it happened, he stepped in after a respectable year of grieving, and that's long enough to accept someone else wants to fill the role. Then he told me that he has been there, he has paid for stuff, he has tried to reach me, wanted to adopt me, became my legal guardian, so he's responsible for me if something happens to mom, has taken on everything, and for that, and every other reason we have talked about previously, he deserves to be my dad, not some ghost. He told me that's what my dad is now, a ghost, a memory, and I am holding on to the past and rejecting the present, and it pisses him off because my dad got 7 years while he's 9 in, and still pushed away. Then he said he would love to burn my dad's memory to the ground, because he deserves to be recognized instead of the ghost. The therapist spoke for like 10 minutes and basically corrected him for talking like that. She told him that it was not going to help our relationship, and he had fed me reasons to dislike him, and it was unhealthy to be that bitter about it. She said many step-parents don't ever get elevated past step, and some could be 40 or 50 years in the life of their stepchild. When she asked me if I had anything to say in response to my stepfather, I told Hi that I hope some guy says the same thing to his kid one day. That really pissed him off, and the therapist asked me to step outside. You could hear him yelling. My mom was upset, and she told me after that it was such a cruel thing to say. She said it was as good as wishing him dead, without saying those words. He stated the same last session, and I had to leave the room again because he got explosively angry. After that session, he demanded an apology for what I said, and he told me I better say I didn't mean it how it sounded. But I refused to apologize or clarify what I meant. My mom asked me why I'd dragged the baby into this. I told her he believes fathers are replaceable so he can get replaced someday, and I won't cry about it.